Here with Tony Ferguson. Very good to see you. When did you arrive in the UK?
We got here yesterday. It took us about a day to get here, so it was good. Rested up, and we walked the town yesterday, so it was pretty cool.
I'm excited to see you fight in boxing. It's good to see you here in the UK as well. I understand Salt Papi, your opponent, had a list of MMA, ex-MMA fighters, and you were on that list, and you accepted it. Why did you want to take this turn and fight Salt Papi? I'm intrigued.
Honestly, it didn't matter who you're going to put in front of me, so regardless if they had a professional record, I was going to take that record and put it on mine. So I'm an 0-0 when it goes into this. I'm making my professional debut, which is fucking awesome. Always wanted to box, was never allowed. Yeah. So now I get a chance to be able to put some shoes on, which I've always wanted to have wrestled my whole life. Fucking MMA was no shoes, fucking ridiculous kind of stuff. People taking you down when I want to just throw some hands.
Yeah.
I'm a wrestler, won national shit, but this is my chance. I've always wanted to box, and so here we go, August 30th.
Are we going to expect to see the same unorthodox Tony Ferguson that we've seen in MMA, because no one could ever read you in that sport? It's going to be the same here, right?
Well, I've always had freestyle. Like, I'm a freestyle wrestler when it comes into it, first and foremost, and that is always making sure that you're real flowy. And with my style in boxing, when it goes into it, regardless of switch dances or whatever, I've always been a right-hand fighter.
Yeah.
I like hitting and not getting hit. And like I said, with this opportunity, we have shoes on now, so I move completely fucking different. I don't need to throw elbows. I don't need to kick. I've always messed people up with my jab.
Yeah. Is it going to be difficult for you to not be fighting MMA, though? There's obviously always the option to go back, and misfits are doing MMA fights now. But is it weird training just boxing now?
No, I've always just trained the way I do. I'm a cross trainer. When it goes into things, I've played multiple sports, football, baseball, wrestling, and they all transition into one whole entire thing, which is making me a better athlete. So that means being able to pick up any fucking sport, go out there and get a gold medal out of that shit. This is that one sport. Yeah. When I'm done with this, I'll move on to baseball.
What do you make of Dylan Dennison, the first MMA fight of Misfits Boxing? Is that something that you'd have
Congrats.
your eye on?
I mean, honestly, when it goes into it, we were supposed to fight for GFL. Maybe in the future, we'll end up having this match. I guarantee it. So this is just a little bit of a leeway to be able to go into it. Nothing against any of these guys, but I have a different pathway when it goes into where I want to go and how I want to get there. Yeah. So, yeah, I got my goals I need to be crushing.
What happened with GFL?
With GFL, it just didn't happen. I've been in talks with Darren and the guy, and we're mixing some stuff, making some introductions, and within the next couple of days, we should be hearing something. But if not, I don't give a fuck. Right now, this is where I'm at, and to follow with this, there will be some relationships and things being built, because they already are. But I've got the blessing to be able to go in there, kick this kid's ass.
What do you know about Salt Papi? You ready to put on a show?
Nathaniel Bustamante. That's his name. That's his real name. So I know a lot about the kid, and I'm going to prove on August 30th that nothing's a fluke, and that the last 4 years have just been sandbagging.
What do you plan on doing to Salt Papi come August?
I'm going to make him work. So whatever plan that he has that he's going to bring to the table, I'm going to be throwing some salt in that shit.
That's good. I like that. What did you make of the BMF title on the weekend? Max Holloway looked as good as ever against Dustin Poirier, who obviously
I didn't watch it.
Retires. You didn't?
I didn't watch it. I don't watch too many sports. When it goes into, I'm either always working, helping my fighters get better, or fucking helping my kids doing their thing, or coaching football, or whatever. That's how it usually goes. And that's one of the fights I wanted to watch, but I didn't get a chance to be able to watch it, so I'm going to go back and watch it.
It feels like that's a belt you should have owned at one point in time. The BMF suits the name Tony Ferguson. Tony.
Goats come and go, but boats stay afloat. Everybody knows what the fuck is going on, and so I don't really need too much hardware. I got plenty of hardware. I got the Ultimate Fighter trophy. I got the Fighter of the Year for a trophy for the Fighter Awards. Yeah, a lot of stuff, but you know what? It's about collecting accolades, and we're fighting for a belt on the 30th.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. A couple more just on the MMA quickly. Alex Pereira and Ankalaev 2 was announced yesterday. Are you still keeping an eye on MMA stuff? Are you intrigued about that fight? How do you think that one plays out?
Who's Pereira fighting?
Ankalaev, the rematch, obviously taking a defeat last time out.
Hope they knock each other out.
Knock each other out.
Double KO, call it now.
How about for the UK fans? Aspinall now is the heavyweight champion of the world. What do you make of him fighting Cyril Gane?
So he just got granted a belt, or did he fight for a belt?
He hasn't officially fought for the undisputed title
yet. What a bitch. No comment. I'm going to be real. In order to get a belt, you have to be able to fight for it. I mean, when it comes into mine, I can't really say too much about the new fighters. I don't fucking know them anymore about them. These guys have been watching me when they were before they were 10 years old, and now they're fucking winning belts, which is the craziest thing. And to be able to still compete And to be able to have that kind of influence is fucking awesome.
Yeah, 100%. Just one more on this. Jon Jones retiring, coming back. What do you make of his whole plan at the moment? Do you think he's going to come back? There's a show at the White House.
Money
as well.
talks, bullshit walks. That goes at the end of the fucking day. So I mean, I don't dance around for a fucking check, but some people do. And so when he has it like that, depending if he wants to dance, do that dance. That dude, I wrestled him in high school or college, lost by 1 fucking point. And so like I was bumping up 2 weight classes to wrestle this dude. It's a sport. It's awesome. You're going to prepare. Best of luck to him in his future.
Do you think you should be main event? Your fight with Salt Papi. Salt Papi's a huge name.
I'm always the main event.
The people's main event?
When it always goes into it, I always consider myself to always be the main event. I don't, like my walkout song is don't come in here trying to act like a star and stuff like that. But when I fucking go anywhere, hey, bro, the cameras and the fucking people want to be around because it's a good vibe and good energy.
Yeah.
And that's how I always feel like they should feel when they're around, when I'm around them. How about that?
So you just mentioned the titles on the line. Do you look to be defending and fighting a few times on Misfits?
Absolutely. Me and Man's been talking, and we're going to make some shit happen for Misfits.
Okay, final one for me, the main event. Darren Till, just met him seen him for the first time in a while. Luke Rockhold, he's going to be fighting. How do you see that one playing out in the actual main event?
Luke and Darren?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be real with you. Never had a problem with any of these guys. But Luke said that Papi was going to win this one. So I'm not going to say who I want to win and shit like that, but I like Darren. Darren's always been pretty cool. Luke's always been chill, but I might have to side with him on this one.
Are you beefing Luke now? What's your response to him and what he said?
No, nothing. I got nothing when it goes into it. I've been on an 8-fight skid, but before that I was on 12. Before that, I can't say I've been sandbagging, but it hasn't been that interesting to me. Now it's a little bit more interesting, so we're going to have a show up on August 30th.
You're friendly with Luke at the moment?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know me and you have that animosity. You're talking about me and Khabib. I'm telling Khabib, hey, go kick this dude's ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a little different.
Okay. I appreciate your time.
Gotcha,
Great
bro.
to meet you. Thank you
Cheers.
so much. Thank you.